You're listening to Wish
No, 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 no.
107.
It's not Wish, bro. It's not
What do you
Wish.
mean it's not Wish?
It's a podcast.
What is this then?
It's the LaLang
What are we signing
Podcast.
up for?
LaLang Podcast.
The LaLang What you mean? What even is
Do
that?
you not read the contract, Luke?
Come on now.
It's the one with the two weirdos in there, do you remember?
Too weird.
One has a scar on his forehead and the other one keeps saying, you know, every 2 seconds. Them ones.
Alright, now we remember.
Anyway,
Alright,
just
give us
go
another shot.
on, try again, go on. It's the LaLang Podcast, remember that.
You're listening to the LaLang Podcast. Ang podcast na ito ay rated P for
What up, guys? This is the LaLang Podcast. I'm your host again, G-Man, and here with me, Jex.
What's up,
How are you,
bro?
man?
Here with us is the Styg again, and we have a new guest, and his name is Noober. So please introduce yourself, guys.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
What's up? Thanks for inviting me again. Hopefully we get some good topics to talk about today. We're with our friend Noober. Just doing a
Yes,
little
sir.
bit of
Yes,
catching
sir.
up and everything, so I'm excited for this.
Dude, it's been a while, man.
Yes,
It's been a
sir.
while. Dude, when's the last time we saw each other? That was like last year of summer, right?
Yeah, I think the last time we saw each other was when I nearly got your longboard broken.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, it went into
dude.
the freaking road or something.
It went in the road. Yeah, that's it.
Dude, you stepped away and then you just let that
Bro,
board fly.
I was like, Jesus, take the wheel. You know what I mean? Let my hand go and
You
everything.
still ran
I
for it.
think
though.
I was busy scooting.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, you
I had
were. Yeah,
longboards, while I had a scooter with my little camera going on.
But dude, that was actually a
It was,
great
it
day,
was.
That was
honestly.
an epic day, to be
Great
honest.
shots as well. You know, the time lapse.
Yeah, but we never saw the shots. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Did we not?
I don't think.
Yeah.
No, we never saw the shots.
Was it edited?
Well, we saw it during the day, but no.
Oh, you never posted
I
anything.
didn't
Yes,
edit
sir.
because
you
of
didn't.
no, of just the G-Man and Jax.
Ah.
Oh, okay. I get you. So you just forgot Noober. That's
I don't know what happened.
You just don't know what happened.
Question is, do I even have any clips?
You just completely ignored him the whole day.
Good thing you
just
guys,
memories, bro.
Reminded
Just
me.
memories.
I'll do something.
So watch out for that, guys. Hopefully he actually edits them this time. Yeah.
Yes, sir. There's a
Long
good.
overdue videos.
Don't be surprised if there's a lot of like special effects because it was all basic. Just gotta make it look cool by the effects. That's
yeah,
Styg's
Whole
job.
lot
Right
of
there.
Photoshop. But we're trying to make it natural.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of longboards, though, don't you have your electric one?
Yeah. I just picked that up. I think it was September or November of last year. I don't know which month.
How
Yeah.
how is it though? Is it heavier than your usual?
Yeah,
longboard?
it's gonna
'Cause
be
what I
it's gonna be heavier than the actual
oh
longboards.
right, because of the battery.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And how long does the battery last?
Depends.
Or how many miles should I say?
'cause
Does it go? Kilometers, whatever.
I think it could go up to 12.
12.
I think 12.
That's
Yeah,
the range
'cause,
of it
um,
per battery.
That's the
charge?
range of it. Yeah. So
Nice.
basically, the range of every single longboard batteries, electric longboard batteries, is depends on the rider as well. Because if you're in the heavier side, of course, it's gonna. use up
it's
more
gonna
energy.
more.
But if you're in the lighter side, it's gonna go longer, just because the battery's not working as hard to push that much power into the wheels.
Makes sense. I can just imagine
Shouldn't get one.
somebody returning the longboard. My longboard only lasts for 5 minutes. Why is that?
It's defective. It doesn't work.
Does it have like emergency brakes? Because it sounds dangerous. Like, there's like a button that just like a do an emergency brake and you just start flying
Dude,
off it.
I told you, like when I almost had an accident, that was the practice. When Jesus has to take the wheels, bro. Just gotta let your arms go. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. No, there's a switch that you're holding, and it's like the mouse wheel
Yeah.
on your mice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically,
yeah,
if you
yeah,
pull
the
it
scroll.
towards you, it actually slows down. It's not like a instant brake, but it slows down the board.
gradually slowing down.
Yes, exactly.
That's what you want, dude.
Well,
You don't have any
yeah.
like.
Imagine emergency brake. You just go flying.
I mean, no, you can still do the The longboard brake, the when you just use your
No,
right or
foot
left
brake.
foot. Yeah, the foot brake. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can use the
Okay.
same time, both of them at the same time, and it'll slow down real fast. But the acceleration is just insane.
I'm a.
Like I nearly fell over when I first used the electric longboard.
Sheesh.
And did you buy the whole
Oh
gear
yeah,
with
because
It comes with the whole gear actually.
Dang,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
okay.
I want to try it, but I'm too scared.
Okay.
So.
So wait. So do you just like take out the battery from the longboard and just plug it? in
You
house
can you can take it off, but you can charge it on while it's on the board.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But
okay.
what you call this? They do sell like fast chargers, but it's not really recommended to use fast
Ooh.
chargers because it'll overheat a lot faster.
Interesting.
So I just use the standard
I
charger
get
for
you.
the battery.
What about wireless charging?
Oh man, I wish everything's wireless.
How
I
do you
hate
wireless charge a longboard?
You put it on like a man, you know, no, like
charging
you
rack.
can
Put it on a
wireless
dock
charge
or
most of
something.
things now.
Actually, that could work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Or imagine the longboard is the actual wireless charger. Just plug that in.
Oh, like kinetic energy, like you
Yeah.
generate energy and then like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everything is going, I don't know, electric.
Yeah, that's true.
Literally,
That's
even
true.
Yeah, dude.
cars, like scooters as well. I'm talking about like the ones that look like, you know, motorcycles. So basically like electric motorcycles as well.
Yeah,
haven't
those are like
seen
the
one yet.
scooters, aren't they?
Actually, I haven't seen one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a. I saw in the internet. I'm not sure if it's like legit, but there's these European guys. I'm not sure if it's European or American, but they did a GoFundMe
Hmm.
for a rechargeable bike.
Oh yeah,
Where
I've seen that.
basically-
I've seen that. Yeah.
You've seen it, right?
Yes, yes,
it's
yes.
basically it's like you basically buy this battery pack from them, and you basically attach it to your.
Oh yeah,
bike.
that it just powers
Oh,
it
I saw
for you.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I seen
yeah,
that ad. It's on YouTube. though.
Yeah. You basically like reroute the wires into the bike's like pedal
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
pedal wire thingamajig, and basically, you know, when you're using it, you're basically actually curating energy for that battery, and once you know want to use it, you know, because you've basically cycled using your own energy, you're basically, you know, powering it. So
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
it's interesting.
It's like a modular engine kind of thing, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, something like that. I just saw the ad, and I didn't really pay much attention, but yeah, it's really cool to see that there's a lot of
I remember like way
good
back,
technology on
there was
these,
like, I don't know, I saw this like a post, and it was like something in Japan about the roads being like charging electric cars while they're going or something. I don't know how that
Oh
works.
yeah. I saw that on Facebook, where basically like, I don't. They need to have basically the cars needs to be electric first, and then basically they're gonna, I don't know. I think it was magnetic on the road. I'm not sure how it works. I'm not an electrical engineer.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that actually.
How
That's
do you
actually
do
very
that?
interesting.
I don't know. That'd be cool though.
That works well.
I think it's the same technology that they use on the bullet train. You know the bullet train in Japan, the
Don't
Yeah.
know.
fast one. That goes on. That's
Yeah.
magnetic.
But I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
it was about
impressive.
cars. I don't know. But that's cool.
Could be.
It's very interesting.
I mean, look at Japan. They're building like big robots.
oh,
Did you see the Gundam?
yeah. You're talking about the Gundam. Yeah, that's insane. Dude.
Yeah, dude, that's cool.
It's only a matter of time until that actually like fully functions. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What was the point of that actually? What's the point of it?
Maybe it's just a flex, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, we have all this technology.
Yeah,
Dude, Gundam is pretty big on.
I
Japan.
guess.
Wait, what
I
happened
mean-
to the Gundam? What happened? What is
Gundam.
that?
Gundam.
Gundam, what is that?
You know Gundam. You know the Voltus 5.
Yeah, I know it, but like,
like-
what happened to it? Like, why?
No, Japan built one like a proper
Like
huge ass
Power Ranger
size
type of
Gundam.
hero.
Yeah.
It's like a proper
yeah.
mech.
Like Zoids.
Crazy.
Remember Zoids?
Are they that
Zoids.
bored?
Yeah, it's like an OG.
That's a flex, dude. It's a collector's edition.
I guess
Gundam.
yeah,
Flex,
because
dude.
Imagine a
you know that's very popular there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
It
an,
is. They're very popular in collectibles.
it's like instead of a statue, you know the way a statue is made to remember something.
Oh, for them it's just a
Instead of
robot.
that,
Oh yeah, theirs is
For
like
them it's a
This is
robot.
a full blown out robot because they just can. And like given the
It's
fact
like
that
pers-
you know those are robots, like in the is it a cartoon series or
It's an anime
yeah, it's an
series,
anime.
anime series? Yeah,
People's gonna be like,
Made it
yeah, it's
come
not a
to life.
cartoon.
that's a flex right there.
It's like Pacific Rim.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's
Proper
the
mech.
it's the Pacific it's the Pacific Rim before Pacific Rim was even a thing.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it actually called Pacific Rim? No, I
The
know
movie?
the mechs. No, the
Atlantic
movie's
Rim.
called Pacific Rim, but
Oh,
the
you
mechs
mean-
aren't.
They're
Yeah.
called Jaegers.
Jaegers, yeah. Yeah, that's
Jaegers.
it.
Gypsy Danger.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
forgot the. That's the only one I
Gypsy Danger
remember.
and all that.
Isn't that
Yeah.
the like the main?
Yeah.
Yeah, the main one. Yeah. I can't remember the other ones.
Who remembers
That was a good
the other
movie.
ones? Well, anyway.
I don't remember them. I don't remember them. It's been a while since I've seen it. It's relating to the Godzilla movies because they have kaiju's in it,
Oh,
and
Godzilla.
in Godzilla, he fights kaiju monsters, which is already like
Isn't he a kaiju?
Yeah,
as
he's a
well?
kaiju.
He's a
yes,
kaiju.
he's a
isn't he?
kaiju. Yeah, he's a kaiju.
Did you guys watch
He's
the Godzilla movie?
Which one?
There was two,
Yeah,
no?
there's two.
The one that the
The
last
f-
movie.
Oh, King of Monsters.
the
It
King
is
of
the one,
Monsters?
yeah.
I watched it.
Yeah, King of Monsters.
That
No.
was the amount of action in that and special effects is unreal.
Yep.
It's
Agreed.
proper hype, but like
I have yet to watch that
so
because I know
talk
that
about it.
Godzilla versus King Kong is
You
out
need to
this
watch
year.
it, bro.
I mean, you're
Okay,
just
bro.
talking about the special effects of the movie. I don't think you're talking about the actual plot.
Oh
line,
yeah,
do
because
you?
I was gonna say like the plot sucked, so you're not missing. out.
Actually did.
I mean, they went all out on the
Let me-
special effects, all the action, but you know they lacked on the story. There's so many.
Let me
plot
guess. There was less fights.
No, there was
like less.
there was
holes.
Godzilla.
No,
more.
there's too many fights, which I
Way
love.
too more. Like way too much.
Okay, it was it because they were like showing the human side again, which was like really boring. I remember when I first watched the first Godzilla movie, you know, with your man Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad.
Oh, is this the one that he attacked Japan or something? Is this the very?
is that the
yeah,
old
yeah,
one?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a very
Yeah.
old one.
Yeah, but that was like this, cause that was like the first movie.
Yeah, I think that was
the King of
original
Monsters,
one,
Yeah, but that movie barely showed Godzilla,
True.
and the only good fight was the final one where he was against
Muto.
the other kaiju monster.
But yeah, it was.
Oh, wait, no, that
So,
was that was before King of Monsters. Then, if you're talking about that one, I actually
Yeah,
don't remember.
I don't know the plot line for the
Yeah,
first one.
Godzilla's the first one.
But yeah, I think is
I'm pretty
The
sure.
plot
Who do you
was
guys think will win, King Kong or Godzilla?
King Kong. Godzilla can fight sideways.
I'd still go with King Kong, bro. Oh no, not King Kong.
Like-
I'll go with Godzilla.
I think Godzilla would. He'd just like self-explode and then come back
Do
to
you
life.
see King Kong with his Mjolnir? He's like Thor right now in the trailer.
Oh yeah.
But
For the head.
I don't know why.
Carlos, no, oops. Anyway, G-Man is thinking of this in like the logical way, cause like the King Kong being like agile could just like jump all over the place.
And plus,
Come on, guys.
apes are smarter.
Yeah, exactly.
Apes are
Dude,
strong
you guys know who wins?
together.
Do you guys not know who wins? I'll tell you right
Audience.
now. No. The guy who does the special effects because he stops drawing King Kong and, you know,
India
And
I
Godzilla.
guess.
he
Right.
basically wins.
The creator, yeah.
Exactly. The budget.
You
is
know,
off.
I actually wish that they would have the costume. You know, like the old Godzilla movies and the King
That
Kong,
was so
where they would
bad.
actually have
Like,
you would. That's actually much more, much more entertaining.
The plot was
if they-
better back then. It was just bad special effects.
Yeah, the Japanese people will definitely do that.
Like you never notice like the how bad like some special effects are or like digital effects are until you look back and rewatch it. Like when I was younger, all these like these practical effects, I mean,
Yeah.
Like, so
I got you.
Godzilla was a
Yeah,
practical
yeah.
effect. He wasn't like, digitally edited in there. He had like a proper costume and everything. And to me, when I was a kid, I was convinced. I was like, that was a proper
It's a proper
proper dinosaur in there.
exactly.
But, like, looking back, it's so obvious now. It's just some guy.
Yeah. I mean, there's
How
some
far we've
good
come,
ones like, cause there's like perks of like adding CGI effect in it, and then there's like pros of actually putting real life animatronics on it, like for example, Jaws,
Oh, that was bad.
Like the
yes,
first
yes,
one.
yes. I know what you mean. I
Right?
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
like that's really good practical effect. CGI was not
Mm.
needed. And then if you like start watching like the sequels of it, dude, they just went on a
Oh,
CGI.
that's so
it looks
bad.
awful. Especially
Oh.
Jaws 3. Jaws 3, do you remember
Yeah.
Jaws 3? Dude, the freaking end scene, spoilers guys, there's a spoiler. But basically at the end scene of Jaws 3, because like the plot is they're stuck in a water world amusement park, and basically these guys are now underground, and all you see is just this like JPEG of of a great white shark just going closer to the glass, and everyone's just screaming, and then eventually it just like cracks. Oh, it's so funny. If ever you're bored, just watch Jaws 3 shark scene, and you can just see it. It's just like a picture of the shark.
Those
just, like,
CGIs were
moving
bad.
towards it.
If you remember like Sharknado and all that stuff,
Oh, Sharknado's not
like,
even.
they're so.
I mean, it has a cult following and everything.
Oh, but
I
it's
don't know.
it's just
bad.
entertainingly bad.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's just so
Yeah.
bad that it has a following, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Green screen,
No, but there's
man.
some like movies that are like the CGI. It doesn't look
Yeah.
right.
Like Wolverine.
Like remember
Wolverine's claws. The
Wolverine?
original.
I think
Have you not
Wolverine
seen the
was-
original Wolverine? Origins.
Which one?
Well,
Oh, you
I
mean the
think they had. I
Origins.
think they had to do that though in that movie.
Yeah.
No,
Are you
Yeah,
talking
but
about
they
the
look
Origins?
pretty bad.
no, not the Origins. I think it's X-Men 1 that you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about Origins. The Wolverine Origins.
Oh, Origins.
Oh, you mean the
Yeah.
Deadpool? Then yeah, definitely. Yeah.
His
Yeah.
like, his claws are just so clear.
Oh yeah. It was too it too
Yeah.
cartoonish. Yeah. No, like what was it? Like another bad CGI that I like found when I was a kid was Twilight.
Huh?
You know,
I've never
the
watched
like
Twilight.
the
Never
final
watched any
movies.
of them.
I never watched Twilight.
You were there, Styg. You were there.
You
we
were
went to the cinema together.
Was it-
Oh, yes.
A date?
My
Was
favorite series of
The
all time.
baby. Do you remember the baby?
Yo, guys, you gotta come clean right now. Was this a date or was it a group?
Here, okay. Just because I'm gonna.
One was Team Wolf and the other one
Was
was
it
Team
their baby?
Vampire.
Bella and Edward's baby.
Yeah, it was Derby. Yeah, it was. It was so.
The one with the, I know with the
it was
eyes.
So awful. Yeah, baby.
Well, I hope it has
Here.
eyes. It's a baby, no?
That's a bit.
With the, I know with the very blue eyes.
Here. I'll share it just for the sake.
Just for
just
our
for the
reaction.
sake. There.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
What is that?
Oh no.
Why couldn't they just?
That's
Oh, no.
CGI.
Why can't they just get a normal baby? What's wrong with that?
Oh no. That's just.
Oh,
No, dude. I don't like
the head
that.
is so improportionate.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so awful.
Oh,
Look at it.
Oh god.
what is that?
Oh man.
She, the baby looks a little too old with those types of eyes. You what
I
mean?
know, right?
It's like it's
Yeah.
too open.
Yo, when I said that was my favorite series, I was lying.
Mm. I don't think so.
I was Team Edward though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was Team Jedward. I mean, Jacob. Pala. Jacob. But yeah,
Jedward
that was-
fanatic. Are you a Jedward
yeah.
fanatic, sir? Maybe. No.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're doing. The last time I saw them was X Factor, wasn't it?
They're dead. I think they're like gone. They're not famous anymore.
Irrelevant.
Oh, going back on
But
the
yeah.
whole man in a suit as like playing Godzilla. I remember like watching a behind the scene where the guy got hit by like polystyrene boulder, but he actually got hurt, and all you hear is just him saying "ow"
Ooh.
underneath the whole costume. It looks so stupid.
Oh
Jeez.
no.
Oh my days.
I think that paved the way to like other
I think
kids.
in my opinion, the best is like one of those. It's not animatronic, but it's the actual person acting to be a CGI character. Is the guy from Planet of the Apes who's
Oh,
Gollum?
Oh,
Andy,
okay, that's
Andy
good.
Serkis.
And
Yeah,
he
him,
was
him,
King
yeah,
Kong.
yeah,
He
yeah.
was Gollum. He was Planet of the Apes. he was
Dude,
everybody.
anything that looks
Dude.
so good on the TV screen or on the movie screen, sorry, it's him. Like
Yeah.
no,
I agree.
I think it was in the Graham Norton show. He was interviewed, and he showed how he did the I think the chimp.
The ape movements.
Yeah, the ape movements. Yeah,
the-
he had like
yeah.
2 small crutches that he's holding.
Yeah.
It's really cool the way he does it.
Dang. That was cool, though.
He's underappreciated. He was in he was in the, what is that? The Avengers, in one of the Avengers movie, wasn't it?
For real?
Was he?
He was,
Yeah, he was black.
a quick
he was like-
cameo. Sorry.
Randy Savage or something. He was
What?
Savage.
that's
Isn't that in the
sounds like a
wrestler?
wrestler.
Wait a minute.
He's
Wait,
something the Savage.
something
He's
the
basically he was the arch nemesis of Black Panther because he was in Black Panther and that was his.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He was the arms dealer.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that's
guy.
Yeah, pretty
The-
much.
the Aussie
that's
chap.
him. That's him.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's him.
yeah. Pretty much.
I think the first time we saw him was in.
Civil War.
Civil War.
Was it Civil War or Avengers?
Yeah.
No, Age of Ultron.
Civil War. It was Civil War.
Yeah,
Age
Age
of
of Ultron. I
Ultron.
think we saw him first in Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron.
Really?
When the Avengers attacked his ship, remember?
I can't remember.
Because what's his name? Ultron went to him for the strongest metal.
He went for
or something.
vibranium
Vibranium.
because he was the only one that
that's
actually made it to Wakanda.
Okay, so he was just a cameo back
It was
then.
Yeah.
what's that called? Easter
I
egg
can
as
check, I
well,
can check.
basically.
Oh, now I remember. He was in
Yeah.
the ship,
Yeah.
Yes.
the
Yes.
ship.
Yes.
and he cut off his
Yep.
arm.
No.
Spoilers.
His arm got cut off.
He cut off his arm.
His arm
He
got
just
cut
wants to
off.
cut off his arm.
He didn't cut off his arm. It wasn't.
No.
Yeah,
Ultron
yeah,
cut
yeah.
off his arm.
Yes,
that's what I
it
meant.
wasn't.
Sorry.
It wasn't 127 hours.
That was a good
Dude, that was
movie
painful.
as well. I like 127.
127.
I've
27 hours.
never watched it.
It's interesting.
It's based on a true
Yeah.
story.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Stuck in a canyon. Would you do that?
Nah, I'd be
Would you
like,
do
yeah, just
that?
kill me. Like, just I'd rather die.
I don't know. Like I'm not an outdoorsy type of person. Like yeah, I'll go out, meet up with friends and everything, but I wouldn't really go. Hiking wouldn't be the first thing that I would do, unless
No,
like with a
but-
group.
I mean,
of
like what he
friends.
done was fun.
Okay.
Okay, but like, what happens if you were
Yeah.
in that situation?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like,
Oh,
if you're in that situation, would you actually just like start cutting off your arm to save
That's
your
another
life?
spoiler. He cut off his arm. But anyway,
I think it's just the survivor instinct within someone, right?
pretty much.
It's like even if you don't cut off your arm, you're still gonna try to do something.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'll have the guts to actually cut off my own arm, or even like a part of my arm
Yeah.
by myself. Like
He used a pocket knife.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
it's a hella dull knife as well.
Yeah, he got
It's a
the dull knife. in
It's
the movie.
painful as well because he still has to cut his bone.
It's the
Yeah.
nerve that actually was the most
Goodness.
painful.
Yeah. It reminds me of that OG webtoons in YouTube. You guys are aware of Happy
these
Tree
days,
Friends.
That's so gory.
Oh no, okay, that's just
That's
funny.
Gory.
I think that's just funny.
Do you remember the moose guy? The moose when he only had the spoon
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
stuck
yeah.
under the tree, and all he had to do was he had to
The
cut
amount
off
of
his
parodies for that,
That's
though.
pretty
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
leg. That's pretty much it. When I was a kid, I didn't know that was like based. I pretty thought that was based on that 127. I didn't know.
It's a very gory cartoon in YouTube without the new terms and
Oh, yeah,
conditions
yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, that
YouTube
was
just
proper OG.
Turns everything into
Yeah.
like friendly.
Yeah, like pre 2010.
What about the Styg though? Styg, what
Crazy.
would you do?
I thought,
If I had to cut off my own arm,
If you're in that situation, would you cut off
Yeah,
your
yeah.
arm?
what was the situation again?
He got stuck with a boulder. He was either gonna cut off his arm to live or just let himself die.
Starve to death, basically.
Depends. If why was I stuck there in the first place? So like,
Like, what am I doing?
like
just a yes or no, bro.
do I deserve to die? How did I get myself in this position? You know, maybe I should just leave myself here. There's no point living.
Next thing you know, you start questioning the boulder. It's like, why did you do this?
Why me?
Dang it,
Why
Styg.
are you?
You stupid. But no, if I had more will to live than to die, then I'd cut off my arm. Because like, you know, they have what do they call this? Prosthetic arms now that can actually move.
Yeah, but it'd be a fall,
Like,
bro.
it's crazy.
Chap's looking long term. He's like, oh yeah.
Well, yeah, cause like you have to look forward. Like, I'm gonna cut off my arm. Like, what's gonna happen next? What's the outcome? Obviously, I don't have an arm anymore. So like,
Yeah.
that's part of the thought process, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, if I wanted to live, I would, because knowing that, like, that, you know, I could live with this prosthetic arm now and still be able to, you know, sort of maneuver around, like, in somewhat a limit of what I could do
Okay.
before with, like, an actual hand. It's still possible.
Okay. So basically, you say yes.
With a blunt knife, though, like, maybe,
This
maybe, you know, I'd sharpen it
This
up
guy-
a little bit more using
This
the
guy.
boulder.
This guy. What's the most ideal? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one.
and like
But I guess once you start cutting yourself, I think like some sort of adrenaline rush, some pain, like natural painkiller, is produced by your brain, and like
Dopamine. I was
something
like,
like
yeah,
that.
give me more.
No, but like in the movie, like, yeah, okay, the adrenaline got to him. Then he had to hit this nerve. Well, all he felt was pain.
Yeah, that's the worst part. It's because you still the nerve
It's-
is when
It's the most sensitive.
that's the most the most sensitive part, and you literally have to cut it. You literally have to block every single nerve in your system. You have to basically numb that arm in order to.
Yeah, plus like you lose a lot of blood.
Yeah, he was just lucky.
No, I think he amputated. No, but before he amputated his arm, he put like
His
a
cloth. yeah.
cloth around his above his elbow kind of
Yeah,
thing
yeah, yeah.
to stop the blood flow. And then
Yeah, and
he did all
you
that.
have to think these are actual like, I know we're referencing a movie, but like, this has actually happened to people before.
Yep.
They were put into the situation where they had to cut off a part of their body
Yeah.
because they got stuck or something.
That was the guy. Yeah.
It's like there was what is that? I think somebody was snow climbing or something like that. They were climbing a mountain, and it was like an avalanche came down on them, and this guy went down into, what is it called? It's like basically just a large hole in the ground that was covered up with snow.
Crevasse or something.
Oh yeah, a crevasse. That's
something like
that's the
that.
word. Yeah, he got stuck there for like 30 days.
Damn, how did
And,
he
like, he-
survive? Sheesh.
That's the thing, cause like he was basically drinking the snow,
Oh, okay.
and the amount of like
Frostbite.
the things that he did. I think he was like licking some liquid off of the rocks that gave up. It
Oh,
had
nutrients.
like some nutrients
Yeah,
in it,
like magnesium is part of them as well.
or yeah, something like that. He did a lot. Like it's good that he knew, that information, like in order for him to live. And obviously they went on a huge rescue mission, and they found him. He was like 60 feet like underground. It was mad.
Dang.
30 days though.
I think they made a movie like similar to that as well, where this guy was. I think it was he was Deadpool.
Castaway.
Oh, Ryan.
The actor?
Ryan something.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, there you go.
I was about to say Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I was about to say that as well.
There's
The
too many
notebook and all.
Ryans.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was stuck in like a little coffin, and he had to survive somehow. I forgot how he ended, but like
In a coffin.
that was
Jeez.
inspired by like a true story.
Dang.
Let me.
stuck
search
in a
that.
coffin. How
Like,
do you
yeah,
even
I know, right?
breathe?
Imagine
Ryan-
you put yourself in that situation, Like what? Like you've never been in that situation, but like you just don't know how your body would react, like how your
Exactly.
brain natural instincts would be. in order just to survive, your survival instincts, basically.
Buried. That's what it's called.
Buried. There you go.
That's what it's called. Buried. Where he's stuck in a coffin,
Yeah.
right? And all he has is the lighter.
Yep, that's the one. Ages.
Right.
That's such
Yeah,
an
yeah.
old movie.
And he had to dig himself out. Yeah.
Damn,
I remember
that's
this.
insane.
Dang.
That's
That's
I can't even
That's
I can't even imagine.
And like, sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, imagine like Bear Grylls going on a show and just drinking his pee just for the crack, you know? Just
He
Doesn't
actually
he?
gets paid for
Doesn't
that.
he do
gets
that
paid
and
for
like
that.
grabbing, what do you call this, elephant dung and squeezing it to
This
drink
one,
the
yeah, yeah.
nutrients of it. Imagine that.
I mean, I think.
I mean, he does that for the show, but after in the behind the scenes, he just like goes back to the hotel.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the
There's
thing.
like cutscenes. I'll be like, you weren't there before. Why you
Yeah,
mean?
he improvises, adapts, and goes back to his Michelin star hotel.
Yeah, and then he gets paid how much?
Just
for
paid
it?
too much.
Yeah.
I mean, at least, you know, those survival tactics are
Helpful.
real.
Yeah.
So it might help somebody in the future.
Like, you barely find like a rope just standing there. That's the thing. He always finds rope. I'm like, how do you find rope?
I'm stuck in Ballymun. Guess I'm gonna have to drink my piss. Nowhere to go.
Ballymun, bruh.
Nowhere to go.
Out of every place.
I'm stuck in
Anywhere
Roscommon.
in the world, you pick there.
Middle of nowhere. Yeah, pretty much. Like, oh, I'm stuck.
Oh yeah, finding out those nutrients actually just help a lot. But
Like, if you're ever in the desert, just find a cactus. That thing has so much water in it. Plus, you can eat it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. You just need to avoid
yeah,
the
but there's
prickly
like people that
parts.
has like hallucinates because they're going crazy. Because like
I do that every day, dude.
the
No cap.
this guy
Well,
just
the
starts
pandemic
licking
happened.
the
I haven't left
Cactus.
my house since last year, G.
dang.
Jeez.
Yeah. That's how bad it
So
is
what-
right now.
How's
Yeah.
everybody been doing at home then? Like, if you're off work, you're bored, what do you guys do?
I don't know. Oh, for me, I still have like college, and all,
don't
so I do that.
Well, during last year, when everyone had no job, I think it was like middle of March when there was like the full on lockdown here. I think we were just playing. We were just in Discord. We were just playing COD.
Warzone,
right?
Yes,
COD, non-stop.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, I think we still do that. Still play
Yeah.
games. I think we still meet
How
up.
about you, Noober? Because I
Yeah.
know, you know, in the first podcast, we already talked about this, like what we do. How about yourself?
Well, I tried getting into streaming, to keep myself busy, but I don't know. Like, there's just a point in time that you just get bored of like playing games. Like before, when I'm working, all I can think about is I think this goes for everyone. Like, they just want to go out, or they just want to stay inside, rest, play some games, watch Netflix,
Yeah.
watch movies and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
But then once that time actually comes to your life, you kind of just get bored.
Okay, so-
Like, you just reach that point that you just get bored of watching movies.
Yeah, you've reached the satisfaction.
Exactly,
of it.
yeah.
Like,
And you just
reach the peak. Yeah.
you just don't know what to do after that. So right now
Yeah.
the thing that I've been doing is just watch anime and then just let that pile up, and then play games, watch movies, but that's basic, and still practice cooking at home, but that's the base. Basically, that's the thing that I do every single day of every single week. Like,
Yeah, it really must be hard because you need to like make yourself active, really. Because you can't really go out. So
Yeah,
you have to
exactly.
do something. Yeah.
and even if I can
Yeah.
go out, there's nothing to see here in my place.
There's
You guys
nothing.
have been here. It's literally like a long ass corridor.
You might have
here
to
in
drink
my
your own
town.
piss, bro. I think you're lost.
Come on, dude.
Chet just goes to the back and
But
sees a
yeah,
cow.
no, I've been there. Yeah. It's a tiny town. It's a tiny town.
It just barely passes to be a town.
Yeah.
But
I think it's just neighborhood. But that's the thing, like it's even worse during the winter where it's like, you know,
Oh,
Yeah, see,
true,
the thing
true.
is, like we were talking about earlier, the longboard and stuff. Like the whole reason of me buying that is so I can use it, but I bought it in such a bad time that once I use it outside during winter and during the last month of fall, it's just so cold that I can't.
Is it waterproof?
It's waterproof, yes, but it's not recommended to be used.
all the time.
Like
I gotcha. Yeah.
because if you hit puddles and stuff like that, it's not the battery's not really gonna be protected by it.
Yeah.
But if it's like normal rain, you can still use it. But yeah, just try to keep the battery dry. I think that's the one.
Got it.
That's
got
the
it,
thing.
Got it. Good. Yeah, that's actually really
So
awesome.
you said you were cooking. Do you still cook? Like those what's it called? Buffalo wings, chicken wings. What are they called?
The infamous chicken wings.
Dude, I remember.
I haven't had
Oh,
it.
God.
I never had it.
Yeah, Stig and the G-Man has had it.
Dang. Haven't had it yet.
And
bro,
yeah.
on his birthday. Oh, bro, it's
haven't had it
beautiful.
yet, bro. Haven't had it yet. So how do you like prepare
Is
it?
that
You know, what do you do?
well, there's 3 different ways that I prepare it. There's the lazy way, there's the semi-lazy way, and then there's the one that I actually put my heart and soul into.
Gives the
Right.
passionate way.
The passionate way. I can't do that. I'm just gonna give up my secret. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. No, what I do is I use this seasoning called Black Cajun seasoning. You guys can buy it like I think in Tesco's or Super Value, or even in Amazon if Amazon still delivers here. But yeah, I just use black and Cajun seasoning for about a day or 2 days before I want to cook the actual wings and let that marinate for a
right.
bit. And then I put a bit of a baking powder to it as well.
Okay.
Instead of using flour to make it crisp, I use baking powder so it puffs up the actual wings, the skin of the wings. And then I fry it. I fry it twice actually.
Also, it's like
I fry it
Korean fried chicken, but they fry it twice.
exactly. Yes. Yeah. So basically, you kind of want to the first fry you want to cook the inside first.
Mm.
You're not gonna get as much color.
Yeah.
Your goal is not to get color basically in your first fry, and then after you cook it for like 5 minutes, maybe 7-8 minutes, take it out, and then you put your oil in a higher temperature, and then you fry it the second time, and then you get the crispier part of the skin, and then just make my buffalo sauce. Now the buffalo sauce, I'm not gonna share it. I'm sorry, but it's basically just hot sauce. I'm not gonna tell which hot sauce because that's the key to my hot sauce.
Alright.
So it's any hot sauce, butter, a bit of vinegar, and if you want it a little bit more spicy, you can add cayenne pepper. You can add whatever kind of pepper you want, chili flakes, anything like that. And then I put a little bit of ketchup in it, get that simmering, put the wings in it, boom, you got really nice crispy wings.
Damn. Hope people will take that down and try it for themselves. Yeah, I gotta try it. I haven't tried it yet. I gotta try it.
It's easier.
I'm good, I'm
It's easy
just-
to make. It's easy to make.
Yeah, but I
Trust
want
me.
to try your chicken, you know. Wait, does that come out wrong?
My chicken.
Does that come out?
My chicken. Wait a minute.
His what?
The
Wait,
chicken wing,
we're
the
ta-
chicken
we're
wings you
talking
about
made.
about
chicken
talking
wings,
about-
dude.
That come
Wait.
out wrong.
A little sus there, bro.
Anyway,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, next time, hopefully, whenever you make them, hopefully I can
Next time, whenever COVID's like, you know what, I'm a chill
just
kind of thing.
probably just goes away. Hopefully.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's
myself
the plan.
during the lockdown, I basically tried to make Korean fried chicken. I did it like 4 times now, and it's actually pretty easy. So obviously the first time is the hardest to get the hang of, but like once you do it like the second, third, fourth time, it's actually pretty easy. It's just it takes a long time because Noober can probably attest to this. It's just the frying part that takes the longest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because like for me anyway, the way I do the Korean fried chicken is from the recipe that I have anyway, we double fry it, and like each time you fry it, it takes like 10-15 minutes, and you have to let that settle for like 10 minutes before you pop it back in for the second fry. But like the sauce, it's actually pretty easy to make especially for like Korean fried chicken. All you need is like this gochujang sauce, and then like soy sauce, vinegar, like some other things as well. And it takes like 5 minutes to do the sauce. Like overall, if you had the chicken fried up and all ready to go, probably like takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's just the frying. That's the patient part.
But like if
Alright,
you have an air fryer,
I have a key question to Styg though, because I've seen him cook before.
hey,
Yeah, everyone in this
Chop's scared of oil. Bro.
anyone who knows Styg in real life have seen his videos. Were you wearing your 2 different jackets,
I was
or
wearing PPE, bro, as you should. Protective brine equipment. You always gotta keep your arms protected, your hands, your face. You know, wear a face shield at all times. Never know.
Chop has COVID while cooking.
That frying oil, man.
You're,
he's more prepared for
Yeah.
PPE? He has PPE, but he doesn't have anything against COVID right now.
Cause
He's more prepared for that.
I've been like burned before. It's actually crazy. I don't know if you've seen this.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
yeah, I've seen that,
Basically,
yeah.
so I was cooking, right, and then
It gets
I
bubbly.
was cooking just food, and then on the side I was preparing like the rice cooker as well. So I had that going, and then you know the way like it steams up the rice cooker.
Yes,
There's a small
Water
hole that
vapors.
steams up. I mean that
Yeah.
lets the steam escape.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I was plugging in the stove, and then I put my hand over it where the steam hole is, and then I didn't notice after like 3 seconds. Only then did I notice that my arm was over like the steam for a good 3 seconds, and then I looked over and it was like red, and then it was like a sharp pain, and then like after 2 hours, it started bubbling up like one big ass
I
bubble,
remember that. That was nasty.
and then that lasted for like 3 weeks.
Damn.
And then one day it just popped in the shower. and then I took out the skin. The stretched out skin. But no. Underneath it there was like fresh skin already. So right now though I have a scar.
That's right,
it's,
dude.
it's slightly faded. There's like dots, like white specks on it and everything.
Nah, I get you.
That's a reminder, basically.
While cooking rice.
for that. Yeah.
So the rice cooker is the safest one to use, and that's the one that burnt you more
I know, right?
than the actual oil. Should have worn your PPE, bro. Should have worn your PPE.
PPE every time he's in the kitchen.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Why wasn't I wearing my PPE? Dang it.
Basically. Okay. Is it time for question of the day? Do you think?
I think so.
Cool. Let's bring it up. So basically, Carlo, G-Man, explain what the thing is, what the question of the day is.
Yeah, I probably just cut that part out, Carl.
Yeah.
Just skip, like,
Pretty much, just cut that out. So, G-Man, okay, starting now, yeah, G-Man, explain what sample of the day is. Or sample questions of the day is. Sample questions of the day.
Right. Basically, he gets the taste of. So okay. So, Jax, what's going to happen is that we're gonna ask Noober a question of the day. Now we have like a bunch of questions that we just randomly basically gathered up. So there's like 365 questions. So basically, out of those questions, we pick one of them. So basically, we just use a number generator and we just
All right.
pick a question. So whatever lands on it, we gotta
Or if
answer
you can
it.
just choose a number, because he doesn't know himself.
Can I plead the fifth?
True. I mean, yeah.
So you can choose a number if you want.
Am I choosing? I thought you guys are gonna do the generator thing.
Well, it's basically random if you just choose it, because you don't know what the questions are.
I guess, yeah. Okay. Alright. You said there's 365 questions, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
You're not gonna say 366, right?
Alright. I'll go for 13 then. Go for 13.
13. Let's see what 13. Okay. What? Okay, that question makes no sense to me. Do you celebrate the things you do have? So what does that mean?
Oh, your birthday.
Wait. So do you
That
celebrate
makes
the
little
things
sense
you
to
do
me.
have? Or is that just does that mean like if you're thankful for something that you have, kind of
Pretty
thing?
much.
Is it?
I think it's like an anniversary, maybe. Like,
How would
Wait,
you-
so
How would you guys think of it? I don't know.
how would you break that down, guys? How would you break that question down if it was asked
can
you?
you,
Can you
put that
repeat
question
the
in a
question?
sentence?
Can you put that question in the sentence? I hear you. I hear
I
you.
don't even get that.
No, but seriously, can you like paste the question in Discord,
Yeah,
or
I'll-
can you
I'll
like,
pay-
Ask
I'll-
Stig.
can-
Maybe Stig will
Yeah,
answer
how
this.
would you like interpret it?
Yeah. Can you give me the origins?
What was the question?
The origins.
No, I think it pretty much Noober got it. Like for the things that you have in life, like, are you thankful? Like, do you show appreciation for it? Do you celebrate it? Like,
Yeah, I think that's what he's going at, but I'm not too sure because
It's too broad.
Okay.
That's basically
so-
what we're saying.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I
I
mean
get where you're
okay,
coming
okay.
we can still go with that with the same question, but we can do a second one if you guys want. If you guys feel that
Yeah,
question's
we'll
not.
go with
we'll
go
go
with
with it first and see how it is. I mean, to be honest, it is your own opinion, so it is your answer.
All right. Well,
so it's
from
like- there's no right or
and
wrong.
we'll also
on
do
this
another
one,
question
really.
because I feel like that's a bit. But yeah.
well, for the things that I have, yeah, of course I'm thankful, because it came from hard work. It came from my own sweat, tears. I'm not gonna say blood because I haven't. Well, technically, I did bleed during my work.
Cut myself.
Because you guys know what I. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You gotta go through a lot of cuts in the kitchen before you can actually earn your paycheck. But no, yeah, you just gotta take care of your things. Honestly, in my personal opinion, people who just like take things for granted, whatever they have, they don't really compare themselves to like how fortunate they are to be in this position compared to others in like the third world countries that we're from.
True.
But yeah, you just gotta. I always take care of my stuff. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's 5 years old, 10 years old, if it's 1 day old. It's just there's just memories that comes with it as well. The nostalgia whenever you see your old clothes, your
Sentimental value.
exactly sentimental value. Thank you. Yeah. So
no worries.
yeah, I am thankful for things that I have. Basically, the thing I'm most thankful for is the new upgrade that I have that came after a month of waiting. So yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. So that's his way of answering that. Because I literally don't
Yeah,
get that.
no, it makes sense because he's grateful for the
Yeah.
material things that he has, accumulated
Yeah, I
over
get
the
it, I get
years.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah,
Cool.
so there's no right or wrong answer really. It's just a discussion.
What about Styg? Styg. What about Styg?
Stig.
What about the Styg?
Mr. Stig.
I feel like I answered it in the previous podcast as well. It was near the end of the podcast where we were discussing gifts that we gave.
Oh
you
yeah,
know, like-
I get you.
And I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna answer it the same way basically because given the situation that I'm in, like what I have right now is a job still, and obviously my family's still here, and the fact that I can give back to my family, is what I celebrate basically because as I said I gave my dad a couple of gifts, and I don't know I feel like that's a celebration for me because as I said they've looked after us their children for just the very start, so it feels good just to give back a little.
I get you.
But yeah,
Amen. Amen.
Yes, sir.
Fair. Okay, so one more question. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll get Stig to pick this time.
okay, flip it around. 31.
31. Okay, which one is that?
The question's flipped as well.
If the average
Do you not celebrate things?
okay, if the average human lifespan was 40 years, how would you live your life
Oh.
differently from now?
Oh man, I'd probably be retired right now. Like, I don't want to spend the next few years knowing I'm only gonna live up to 40. I'm 25. That means I have 15 years left.
Bro,
That's true, yeah.
I'm gonna be halfway
Start a
there
family
soon.
and all.
Exactly.
In my days.
Like, there's the thing with like society nowadays is just that 65, that's your retirement age. But like, by the time you're 65, what can you even do?
You got nothing to do.
I've seen people that's like not even 60 years old that's on crutches that can barely walk.
True.
Like, I don't want to be like that. I want to be able to, enjoy life while I still have the energy. So like, right now I'm 25, and if I had 15 more years to live, I definitely make the most of it. I know that's cliche, but like, it's the only thing that you can do. You don't want to have spent 25 years of your life going to school, working, and like, you're not gonna even travel the world or anything for the majority of it. Like, enjoy the things that you actually want to do. It's it's the norm. That's the thing. It like, working 9 to 5 is the norm, and then
No.
Yeah, the
whatever
office
time
job.
you have left
Yeah.
is what you can spend on yourself. When really, like, who are you working for? You're working for people like making way more than you, for like more time than they actually spend working as well.
True.
So like, just put that into perspective. It's it's kind of, I don't know. It puts you off as well. That's why. Just that, what do you call this? Steer away from the actual question of like being 40. That like up to 40 years old is how long you can live. I would say for me, if there was another retirement age that I would like, probably like 55 or something. Definitely not 65. That's you're well too old. You wanna,
Yeah, you can't really do anything. Like once, yeah, I'm actually on the side of Styg here, because I think it's cause that him and I both work in the corporate world, and we kind of know how the office world works. The 9 to 5 usual. Like, sure, you're getting paid. Sure, you're getting that stability, right? But at what cost?
So much
know,
time invested.
Eventually, like, once you've like worked up to the point that you have that stability. How old are you right now? You're probably gonna be like 50, and what have you done so far in the last 20 or 30 years? If you've just been working, you haven't really fulfilled your life. You haven't really went out there. You haven't really like appreciate your youth when you still have it, because like us, we were two folk. We were like told to just keep working until you've reached that peak of stability, and that's when you can enjoy life. But what's the point if you're like the peak of stability is like you're the age of 50, So,
yeah,
yeah,
I guess in a
that's-
way it's kind of it serves as like a motivation for you as well. Like, okay, I don't want to be
Yes.
that old when I retire, so I'm gonna work my ass off right now. Like, accumulate as much as you can so I can retire
Yeah.
early. Like, that shouldn't even be
Yeah,
the
so-
case. Like,
Actually,
it sucks.
yeah, so I want to answer that question as well. Is that yes, retiring, but also work for yourself at the age of, if you only have 40 years left, see, try. I would, if I was like that, I would like use one of my talents and just like work for myself, rather than relying on someone.
Yeah.
Because basically, like that gives you the advantage, to take your own time at your own hands. There's no, you don't have to be worried about your manager asking you like, oh, why isn't this deadline done, when isn't that done, so
I think the G-Man's
Yeah.
venting. on this,
no, I'm not venting out.
I know, I'm
I'm
just
not
kidding, I'm
venting
just
out. No,
It's okay.
no, honestly, like
It's okay
the,
not
the,
to
the
be
place
okay.
I work. it's just draining. No, the people where I work at, they're fabulous. Like
And
they're
you say
great
you're
to work
fine,
at.
but yeah.
Like they're amazing people. No,
Yeah, I get
no,
you.
genuinely. but but it's just the whole, corporate world. It takes in a toll of you. You haven't dealt with it yet because it's it's not the way where you work at. It's not an office job.
No, but I still, I still
you
get
know,
what you
Styg.
mean by it. So
Yeah. But yeah, that's weird. What about you, Noober?
I think we should get Jack to go first. Haven't heard him in
for
quite a while.
me,
Oh yeah,
I
true.
don't know, man.
True.
Probably like 40 years. That's half my life gone already.
Exactly. It just puts in perspective.
That's why the question is there. It makes you like think
20
outside the
years.
box. It's like, yeah, what have I
What am I gonna
been
do
doing?
for the next 20 years? Just like I get married. Get
I
married.
don't, I don't know. It's your
probably
decision.
along the line, but like I wouldn't take it as like a priority to get married like immediately. I want to get married like 5 years into that or something.
Well, 5
Okay.
years old.
Oh, 5 years into like no, 5 years from now when I'm like 20. So I'm turning
Oh, okay.
20. So yeah,
Okay.
then I have like 15 years left with like family. But I don't know. Probably like I don't know. Try to find the best way to like get money. I don't know how that would be possible, but like money is actually important. People say it's busy, but like no, it's not busy. It's greedy, but like without money, there's not much to do. Like money is actually important when you actually think about it, but yeah, I don't know. The next 20 years, I don't know what to do for the next 20 years, but yeah, try to. I don't know.
I think it also
I wouldn't even know.
that's interesting because that also brings to the question is that like choosing your own career, right?
Yeah.
I think we already had this question before, but basically like you like what's the age where you feel like you know where you're going?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't even know myself. And plus, like,
Yeah, see, it's
no,
different for everyone.
Yeah.
slightly, but like, cutting your lifespan by like half, just like makes more pressure, and you wouldn't know what to do because you have so much less time.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. Like, let's say like you're 20 years old right now, and you were asked that question. You only have, you only have up to 40 years. You only get to live up to 40-year-old. That means you have the decision like, all right, do I get married right now? That means, by the time I get married, I'd have a family, and that means, I have to raise kids.
It's too
And
early.
knowing that, you only live until you're 40 years old, you only have what? Until like they're 18 years old or 19. Even if they're 20 at the latest. You don't really get to see them, grow old.
Well,
You know,
technically,
that's-
seeing that if you put it in perspective, you're 40 and they're 20. That's old.
Yeah, exactly.
In that kind of.
That's like
That's
literally
Yeah,
being.
yeah, it's old. Yeah, it's old. But there's some people like that still want to live longer. That don't
Yeah.
want to
But,
see
like,
see their
okay,
kids
wait,
that have
question is, like,
grandkids now.
Does your body age as well, like rapidly? That's the like.
Well-
That's what I want to know. But if not, then I don't know. But if it is, then great.
What they just like put like immortality and then like it's like you have an Asian body, like you don't age until once you hit like 38 you start looking like
Never
60.
know, bro. Like, what
No.
happens if you age at the same time?
I'm pretty sure it's just like it's like a deadline. Like regardless, you might just die from a heart attack at the age of 40. You might die from a car crash or something. Maybe a pandemic.
Just because.
I don't think that's a.
I
I don't think
know.
that's a. It's a necessary information.
That was just math. That. Anyway, we'll go to
But yeah.
Noober to answer this one.
So again, the question was, what would you do, or if you change whatever you're doing in life?
Yeah. How would you live your life differently?
basically?
That's the question.
Honestly, if we don't factor in what's going on right now in the world about COVID and stuff, I really wouldn't change anything much about my life because what my career path, like you guys were talking about how you find out what career path you want to do. I honestly believe that I honestly believe in myself that this is the job that I want to do for the rest of my life. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna stay in that restaurant or this restaurant. It just means I want to stay in this field of work, because I just love making food. I like preparing food. I love serving people, seeing people enjoy the food, enjoy the drinks, whatever it is, any type of what you call this, hospitality that you're serving people, and seeing them smile or post it online just gives you so much confidence in yourself. And in my opinion, there's no limit to how good you can be in cooking food. Like, yes, there's different techniques, there's different what you call this, food out there. There's like different cuisines, sorry. And if you're proficient in one, you can learn the other one that is quite different. And let's talk about like the bakery kind of aspect of cooking. Like, compared from here in Europe compared to those in, let's say, Philippines and stuff, our bread is way different to how they prepare bread here in Europe, which is kind of, if you explore a lot of food related videos or blogs and stuff like that, it's very fascinating to see how much different things you learn just through food. And that's what fascinates me about the whole food industry and the whole hospitality industry. Is just, there's different layers, there's different aspects to every single one, that it just keeps going. You learn more and more and more. There's no end goal, basically.
Oh, I guess.
So that's why I kind of feel like I already found my passion in the drive that I have through cooking and through serving people. And if I live till 40 years old, up till 40 years old, yeah, I'll have a family, but I don't think I'll live the fullest of my life if I don't reach the pinnacle of how good I can be at
Cooking.
not just cooking, at being a very hospitable. Is that the word? Like, people feel comfortable around me.
Oh, okay.
And I put smile on people's faces. They leave the restaurant or the shop with a smile on their face, with memories, not just about the food, about the atmosphere, about how
around them.
they connected with new friends. Exactly. So yeah, honestly, I really wouldn't change a thing
Fair enough.
if without the COVID stuff anyway. But yeah, that's just in my personal opinion, honestly.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
I like that.
I mean, to each his own, isn't it? Like, people can only, if you're happy with your life, happy with what you're doing, you live your
Why
life,
change?
right?
You just, yeah.
You live your life. If you're happy and you're content, there's no, even if that random stranger says, "Oh, you're this and that," you really wouldn't care, because it's not his life, it's your life. Let him, like, I think it's a good thing if you get into someone's head and that they always think about you. It doesn't matter if it's in a positive way or a negative way. Like, it's kind of a compliment to yourself that, oh, people are thinking about me. I have that much impact in their life that they're thinking about me, kind of thing. I don't know. That's just my train of thought. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird or something.
About
yeah.
bad odors. Like, damn, you actually hit me. You hit me hard.
Damn, I
It's
feel
like,
good about that.
Exactly. Like, in the question, you have 40 years life expectancy, right? And then in that 40 years, you dedicated 10 minutes of your life thinking about me, bruh. I'm satisfied. You know what I mean? I made an impact to that person.
Fair enough. I guess.
It's good publicity.
Yeah, exactly. It's free publicity, dude. You're already in their head for free. Like,
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much the internet. you know?
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, regardless of what you do, like, if someone pays attention to you, that's pretty much, some impact.
Yeah, that's cool.
Exactly.
Very interesting. I like that. I like that. Okay, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
No, not really, because we'll stick with the at least once or two questions, because this has been
Yeah,
a
that's
long
true.
podcast. I think this is our longest one yet. So
Yeah, I think we broke our
we
1
have-
hour
we
mark.
But yeah, we'll put the Noober's Twitch or streaming whatever if he wants in the description. But yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys again for having me here. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys.
No worries, man. No worries. You're more than welcome to join us again.
All right, I'll see you guys in the next
On our
episode. Yeah?
podcast.
No, I'm just kidding.
So any shout outs or closing remarks from you before we end?
Shout outs to LaLang gang for the invite. I enjoyed my time here. Hope I'll be here again soon. Next week. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate you guys.
No worries, man. No worries. I mean, to be honest, you were the ones who
Suggested
like
this,
helped us
You're
Yeah,
a major part of
suggested us.
this.
to get this.
That's a
Yeah,
fun fact
major
for
part of it,
people. He was
so-
actually one of the core groups for the podcast. He came up with the ideas and like what to do. So if it wasn't for him, this probably
Yeah.
would have continued.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
I mean,
I wouldn't say that.
to be honest,
Nah, that's too much. You guys making me blush. No, it was a group
We gave
effort.
you an
Jake. It was a
impact.
group effort.
Yeah.
Is Styg
I
even
mean, we
awake?
had
I think Styg is awake.
Oh, I'm here.
Sticks a bit.
I mean, do you guys remember our first try on the podcast?
I
couldn't
think
stop
that was a
laughing.
memory that I've blocked already. 'Cause that was all just pure laughter.
We'll share
That was
some
just pure
bloopers,
laughter.
you know.
Oh no.
Yeah, we'll save for the sponsor segment
Yeah.
sometime, maybe. Well, for the next reunion.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for listening in. I hope you guys enjoyed this. So leave a like, comment, and
Subscribe if you
um,
want.
please subscribe as well.
Don't
You know,
beg them.
because
Don't
we
beg them for
wanna.
subscriptions. But yeah, subscribing we'll be grateful for it. Yeah. But anyway, see you on the next not adventure, but see you in the next episode, hopefully. Peace.
All right,
Bye.
guys. See yous.
See ya.